Popular doesn't mean the first, and it's no exception in this case. You've heard of Arsène Lupin, beloved gentleman thief from across the world, reborn in various media over the centuries. But who came before him? The one who might be the starting line of each genre, and despite the fame he got, where did he come to? Well, let me tell you about AJ Raffles. Before I tell you about our main star, let's get to know a little bit about its author. Ernest William Herring was a writer, poet, and passionate cricket fan from England. He's been dedicating his life in writing even during his military service era. He's married to a lady named Constance Amy Monica Doyle in 1893, which from the name itself you can guess that she is Mr. Doyle's sister. One day, Arthur Conan Doyle had taken a liking to one of Herring's previous work about a young man who found out that the person he used to fight during school turned into a burglar, and said, why not revive him? Even though having a doubt on writing such character, he's still taking it into consideration. Drawing inspiration from his brother-in-law's most popular character, Sherlock Holmes, thus a gentleman named AJ Raffles was created. AJ Raffles is described as a handsome gentleman and has a subtle power of making himself irresistible at will. He lived in Albany and plays cricket for the Gentlemen of England, or those are what people knows about him. He claimed that he's not very interested in cricket, though he's keeping up with it just to put on a cover-up. Well, who will reject something that promised will bring you more excitement? Burglary, that's what his real job is. Sure, it does bring him profit, but sometimes his motive wasn't about money. He sees burglary as a sporting challenge. There are times where he is stealing on impulse. And just like Holmes, he has an accomplice. Harry Bunny Manders. Bunny was Raffles' junior and fact during high school. He's both a writer and narrator of their story, like Dr. Watson to Holmes. The name Bunny is a nickname given by Raffles when they were students. On his daily life, he is working as a journalist, unfortunately, though it did not pay much. Despite lack of talent in burglary, Bunny is a dependable and a loyal accomplice. Sometimes it's Bunny who saves him from getting out of trouble. Bunny is described having an innocent look, which is quite beneficial for him. Their adventure is told through a complication of short stories and a novel, with the first story, titled Ides of March, which was released in 1989. There are 26 short stories and they are compiled into 3 books, which make 4 books in total. They are The Amateur Craftsman, The Black Max, A Thief in the Night, and a novel, Mr. Chester Raffles. But it didn't end there. Later, Mr. Horner brought 2 stage plays of this thief duo, and after the passing of Mr. Horner, their story later continued by Barry Perrowny. Over the time, his appearance seemed losing to obscurity, but he was actually pretty well known in England during his era. In fact, according to the Strand magazine, Raffles is the second most popular fictional character of the time, right behind Sherlock Holmes. He's been adapted to multiple films, television series, stage plays, and radio. Raffles and Bunny even starring in a burglary insurance advertisement, which is kinda funny to me, but it's cool to know that people back in the day already used fictional characters as their star in their advertisement. I found Mr. Justin Raffles back in high school and it's been my obsession till now. Well, Raffles is pretty much what I've been during those days. I love this book simply because I've got attached to the characters. I really love the dynamic between these two. It is rather unfortunate coming late to the community and no one talk about it. So here I am making the video to introduce Raffles to you guys. If you're somehow looking for another book to read too, well, why not adding this to your TBR? I mean, the whole series in a nutshell is about 2 best friends doing heists, and is there anything more that you can ask for? As you can tell, the speedpaint video that I showed here are my designs for Raffles and Bunny, so expect more of them in the future. This is my first time making this kind of video, so apologies if there any misinformation or anything or just mistake in generals, and a lot of stuttering, and I'm probably talking too fast. Thank you guys for watching. See you next time.